Assalamu alaikum. I sometimes, before I start even recording these videos, as of recently, I'm talking about as of recently right now, I just sit and think about what I'm going to say. And for this specific video, I really don't have much to say. But I do want to clarify some points that I made in my previous video and the previous short that I made. So that's what I'm going to focus on in this video. However, our next match is going to be tomorrow against Athletic Club, and we are going to be playing away. We've been away for all these games, and we've been horrible. And it started with Liverpool. Honestly, I just got back from work, and as you can tell, I'm wearing my pajamas. I want to just relax. I don't even want to wear my Real Madrid kit. I got the hat right over here. It's right behind me, right over here. I can't even wear it. How am I supposed to wear something that I can't even talk good about as of right now? So that doesn't mean I don't support Real Madrid. I love Real Madrid. I support Real Madrid. That is forever my club. Don't get me wrong. But how am I supposed to wear it when the players and the manager are not putting in the work that us fans can't even see? We can't even defend, if that makes sense. And I'll always bring this up. Barcelona, they'll defend Flick, and they rightfully can do so, right? With the high line, where he's been messing up a lot, of course you're going to see some of the criticism and the memes, but nevertheless, they're still going to support him because of the results that he's been giving them. Xabi Alonso, he doesn't have, the huge results where we could back him up besides the Barcelona game. So we can't even back him up. He has to build, this foundation and this expectation that we see consistently, so that we are able to support him. But so far, as of right now, I haven't seen anything from this man. And you guys can go look at all these other Real Madrid content creators or even football content creators who spoke about this recent match and has been speaking about the recent performances Real Madrid have been dropping. It all ties back to Xabi Alonso, so I am not the only one. But I have been saying this. Even this recent game, some people want to blame the players. And I do. Now, I also do want to blame the players because I only said the manager, but I still stand my point that it does tie back to the manager ultimately, right? Because if you guys think about it, the ones who make the tactics, the one who allows them to be lazy, it goes back to the manager. Now, I don't know if he has this full control. I don't know if the relationship fell apart. I don't know what it is. But the fact is, we all know the club is number one, the manager is number two, the players are number three. So the players cannot just have it their own way. They have to adjust. And I'm here to talk about that as well. So if you look at my screen right at 1 p.m., horrible timing, by the way, because I'm still going to be at work and I don't like this. So like I said, we are going up against Athletic Club and we are going to be playing away, and we have been doing horrible playing away. If you look at our team form, honestly, I would say they are not even doing similar to us because they at least got 2 wins. Right? They have 2 losses, but they got 2 wins. We have been winless. Honestly, see, I don't even want to consider Olympiacos a win. The green fools me. It's 4-3. Olympiacos scored 3 goals against us. I don't know if I even want to consider that as a win, but I'll argue that for the past 5 games, we've been winless. I'll keep it at that. I don't care, because this is the thing, and I want to go full screen on this. We are setting the standard so low for Real Madrid where now we're considering a win as long as we get a win, that's what matters. No. Are you think about this. Real Madrid, we're going to go down that much. That will be our standard from now on, just to get a win now, to survive. Is that what it is? I was celebrating every single goal against Olympiacos, and then I literally told myself, I'm not supposed to react like this. Against a team like Olympiacos, against a team like Rayo Vallecano, against a team like Girona, why am I celebrating like this? Why am I celebrating that we want a penalty? Why am I relying only on a penalty? You get the point that I'm trying to make? That is not the standard that Real Madrid is at. We have world-class players. I don't even got to name them. Majority of our lineup are world-class players. If they're not world-class players, they are great players, really, really good players. We have no excuse to perform like this. No excuse at all. What is our excuses besides injuries? And that is not even an excuse as of right now. Yes, Last season, we could say an injury, right? Our defensive lineup was screwed up. This season, we have our backup. This season, we have our starting lineup, majority of them at the very least. There is no excuse for us to perform like this, and the standard now is getting set so low that I am not even confident heading into this game too. I said it against Liverpool. I said it against Rayo Vallecano. I said it against Girona. I said it against Elche. I've been saying it for the longest. The past 5 games I've been saying it. And I've been 100% accurate. The only reason why I have hope in this game is because I'm following everybody's footsteps. It's the Champions League. And we own this tournament. But at the same time, majority of my other half, right? So I'm split between win and a loss. But majority of me is leaning towards a loss or a draw. Because nothing is convincing me right now. And I am here to specifically talk about the problems of Real Madrid. I don't even want to talk about the strength of Athletic Club. They have all the strengths in the world to score against us. They have everything, every tool. Anything that they do against Real Madrid is going to work. Anything that they do. From set pieces, from corners, from penalty box, from open play. They could do anything. Anything that they want, they'll score on us. Guaranteed. They will. I spoke about the manager a lot. Xabi Alonso, I spoke about him last video. So if you want to go ahead and watch my take on that, I still stand by it. Go right ahead. But now I want to focus on the players. Our biggest weakness so far, besides our tactics and besides our lineup, besides the manager decisions, are our players' mindset. We know this the standard. We know how good Vinicius is. We know how good Mbappé is. We know how good Bellingham, Arda. We know how good they are. What is happening right now? Why are we being lazy? And honestly, I said this so perfectly watching this myself, like the games, but I'm going to say it here. We are playing like we are spoiled. That's how Real Madrid is playing right now. We're playing like we're spoiled. A bunch of our players in Real Madrid have won a lot of trophies, have won UCLs. They have won domestic cups. And based on how they're playing, that's how I see it. But then at the same time, I think to myself, this is the same exact team that won us to 2 UCLs in recent years. Almost the same exact team. Almost. Why are they still playing like this? Why? What changes? And that's why it comes back to the manager. That is why. And then I look back at even last season, right, with Carlo Ancelotti. It could be injuries. I don't know what it is. Maybe they're the type to play with freedom. But you saw how Barcelona, not even Barcelona, but even other teams exposed their, the way they play, exposed the way we only rely on the left wing, exposed the way that we all shift towards the left. We lost. I'd say last season we got exposed and lost through so many tactical errors. That was the main problem, which is why we wanted a new manager. But now with this manager, we have Xabi Alonso, who is great in his own ways, but his tactics are not working. From the lineup to the tactics, it's not working at all. Why is that? Why is there no consistency? I was responding to a comment yesterday. I said, there is no consistency. Xabi Alonso has to provide consistency with even the lineup. Like I said, I don't know our starting lineup till this day. I still don't know what our main starting players are. Somebody commented on the TikTok, on Real Roots TikTok. They gave me a lineup that I never even knew we could line up like that. And he told me that's his lineup or his own starting lineup if every player is healthy. And then I thought to myself, is this really this kid's lineup? Is this really the lineup that we're going with? And then I'm thinking about my own lineup. And then I asked my cousin his lineup. I swear to you that we had all different lineups. Why is that? And you can't say this is not important. It is important. It is. Look back at Barcelona under Xavi, right? Changes the lineup based on if players are late to training, based on if players are doing good, those who are doing bad in training. That's how Xavi did his lineup. And look how Barcelona consistently were doing horrible. But Flick changed that. Yes, there's some punishments here and there. But with Xabi Alonso, why are their players not even getting their minutes? Why? That's what I'm saying by there's questions that I have that they are unanswered, and I need the answers. And not just me, even Real Madrid fans. We need the answers. Because how long is this going to go? How long? I love Xabi Alonso. I love the way he's giving us a tactic now. He's giving us a way to play together. But at the same time, and I agree with this take, when we don't have a set starting 11, how is there going to be any chemistry? Barcelona, Bayern, PSG. Look at all these teams and look at the chemistry that they have. You can see it through the tactics. You could see it through the passing. You could see it through the finishing. You could see through call-outs. You could see through every single aspect of football how they got chemistry. And we don't. And that is the biggest issue, is that we rely on individual brilliance and we don't rely on each other. We rely on what the manager might say, but we don't rely on each other. We rely on our own ego and our own individual brilliance, but not what the manager says and not what the team wants and not what the team needs. There's a huge confusion in this team. There are questions in this team, questions about from the manager to the players that I don't even know what to say about this game right here. Besides the fact that Atletico Club can score however they want. However they want, they're going to get their goals. And for the defense, they don't even got to worry about it. Just sit back. Let Real Madrid pass it all around. Athletic Club really, what they really got to do is just worry about the counterattacks, because that's the only way we are going to get our goals. Be careful of long shots, right? If Tchouaméni is going to shoot it. Watch out for Vinny's trying to outpace his opponents. We really have everything that we've been doing. It's going to get caught. We have no creativity. We have no chemistry, creativity, no tactic that's causing fear to this team. Our pressing got slower. The way we pass the ball is slow. Our tempo is slow. The possession is, we don't have enough of it. Our defense is lazy. We have lazy players now. Like I said, I'm not even going to call them lazy. I'm just going to call them spoiled, because they're not lazy. They're athletes, professional athletes, and they know their responsibility, but they are spoiled. They rely on somebody else to defend instead of them. They don't want to press as much. They were pressing in the beginning of the season. We've been doing very good. Very good. And now it's dying out. Is it the relationship with Xabi Alonso? What is it? We have to wait for Spanish media to report those things, though, because nobody else is going to come out and say it up front. Nobody. They don't want to stir up more of the media. But if that's the truth, then let it out, and then everybody deals with it as a team. Deal with it. I don't know what else there is to say about this game. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think Athletic Club is going to beat us? Because I sure do think so if we don't lock in. Do you think Real Madrid is going to beat Athletic Club? Because this is the UCL. We know this is Real Madrid's tournament. Let me know what you guys think. Drop it in the comments below. Leave a like if you're new. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe as well. A lot of you guys are not subscribed. And we're close to hitting 200, the big 200. And then we're going to move on to 300, God willing, inshallah. And until then, Assalamu alaikum.